happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. So, um, we're live. Okay. Now, let me see, make sure I put it. So, I'm going to be doing a White Elephant read. Or White Elephant giveaway, my bad. White Elephant giveaway, um, which I will be doing 4 gift giveaways. Okay, so 4 gifts. Um, I will do a raffle at the end of my list. So right now the list is still open. If you're interested and you want to get on the list, just make sure you guys that you guys make sure that you guys participate in the live. Okay. So if you want to be entered into the raffle, do not forget to leave your gift emoji in the chat. Okay. Leave your gift in the chat. Okay, to enter the raffle. But you have to obviously purchase a read. So what we have on the menu tonight, we have $20 general questions. So 20 per general question, 25 per love question, and 30 for a combination of both a general question or love question together. Make sure that you leave your questions in the notes sections of your notes or your oh my god. Make sure that you leave your questions in the notes section of your payment option, so I know what you're asking. If you want something to be confidential, such as like your question or your name, you want to go anonymous or you want to go by a nickname, initials, your username, let me know, okay? So that when you come back and watch your reading, when you find your name on the description next to the timestamp, you'll be able to identify yourself. If you're asking about a person, I never say the person's name on the live. That's confidential between me and you, okay? Um, hey, Tawanda. Hey, sis. So if you are getting a reading tonight and you want to be a part of the raffle, leave a gift emoji in the chat so I know who you are so I can do the raffle. But I'm probably not going to do all of that because I'm going to identify everybody by their the number that they're on the list. So hey Breyonna, I'm gonna just go ahead and just I mean y'all can still show some love and put your gifts in the chat, but I'm gonna go off of just the numbers of where you guys are on the list as I'm gonna do a number generator. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do a number generator and then I'm gonna choose 4 people out of the list. So as long as the list is still going, I'll keep it going and then I'll do the raffle once I don't get any more readings coming in. So once that stops, I'll go ahead and generate, and then whoever I call's number first, you get first dibs on which prize you want, but it's a mystery. So, hey Sam. So what I mean by that is, so for example, let's say person number 3 is the first prize winner. You get to choose a number 1 through 4, and then whatever based off of that number is, that is whatever your gift is based off of that number. So if person 5 gets called next, whatever 1 through 3 or 1 through 4 numbers is left, you choose that, right? And so on and so forth. So just choose the number, and then obviously the last person would just take the prize that's left. So kind of like a little game, have a little. So yeah, I will reveal the prizes towards the end of the live once the readings stop coming in. Then we'll know to generate 4 numbers, and I'll call you guys out. So you do have to be in attendance. If not, I'll just skip your number and regenerate. So pop back in, see where I'm at. And once we get towards the end of the live, you want to be here for that. You want to be in attendance because you have to interact. So show some love in the chat, you guys. Leave your gift emojis. Interact with each other. Relax, have a good time. Make sure that you guys like this video as well. Show some love as well. That way, okay. So I put the list of names of who I have so far on the list. So Sam, Ashley, Monica, Alexis, and Breyonna is who I have so far on the list. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Let's have some fun. Let's tap in. Okay. So let's see. Samantha, your timestamp is that a baby screaming? That's very disturbing if that's a baby talking. Screaming like that. It's 5:49. Timestamp. Okay. Okay. Get started. Okay. So Samantha. Oh no. So what is your, the person you're asking about, what is her real issue with you? Okay. Second question you want to know is, let's see, what does God, spirit, slash your spiritual team want you to know regarding this situation? Okay. So let's tap in. What is your, whose issue with you? What is her real issue with you? What is this person's real issue? This is nice and shuffled. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of selfishness. Let me clarify. The Moon and the Queen of Cups. So I'm getting like moody energy. I'm getting like maybe entitled, but sometimes maybe I'm getting like a projection. So if she's saying or feeling some type of way, like she feels that you are selfish or you don't give enough in some way to her specifically, because it might not be like her saying that you're someone that's selfish in general. I feel like it's more so her perception of like your energy towards her, like you're selfish towards her, that you're not giving to her in some kind of way, or um, it's like you don't give to her in the way that she thinks that you should or feels like is appropriate or is enough. And there's like this needy energy too, a very moody energy as well. So it's kind of like a projection. Maybe she is a little selfish, actually. Like girl, hold on. That's weird. I don't know why my mic went out. I guess it wasn't in there all the way. Hold on before I finish. Okay, just making sure I can hear myself. That's good old Mercury retrograde for you. Yeah, so it's like a projection of selfishness, like her thinking that you're selfish in some kind of way. Maybe she's selfish as well, or it's like some sort of entitlement. The Queen of Cups energy in this instance feels entitled to me. Um, could be like, what's the right word I'm trying to put into words here? I'm having a hard time. Like it feels to me like the Queen of Cups sometimes can be emotionally heavy, like demanding, moody, maybe even emotionally manipulative sometimes. But it's like she feels that you're being selfish towards her. And then I feel like, granted, like with the Three of Swords starting off, like it is something that she does take to heart, that she does genuinely feel that in some kind of way you're selfish or you're not giving to her or her demands or some sort of, like, again, entitled energy. But the Queen of Cups, if she's not in her healthy state, she is very demanding, um, very like clingy, um, kind of like emotionally immature, bratty. So when you don't give, the shadow energy of what I'm picking up with the Queen of Cups, like if you don't give me attention or give me what I want or I need or when I want it, how I want it, or there's a little bit of sensitivity as well. It's like she might take things a little bit too strongly to heart. And there's nothing wrong with being sensitive or being sensitive to people's energy or being sensitive to your own energy. But there is a fine line sometimes of like reading too much into things or taking things too personally. And I kind of feel like she's pinpointing a specific situation where she felt like you were being selfish towards her. That's the main thing that I keep picking up is the word selfish. Okay. All right. It's kind of like passive aggressive energy, like her telling your friend that she doesn't fuck with you. Like, why would you tell somebody else that? Like, why don't you say it to my face, bitch? I'm just like, tell me. All right. So the second question is you want to know what does divine God, source, and your spiritual team want you to know regarding your situation. Okay. All right. Regarding the situation, Nine of Wands. Yeah, you might have to do something you don't want to do, or like finally, like something's kind of pushing you to like step out and be confident and courageous in some way. It's like you don't want to have to do it, at least, or like right now, or it's like something outside of your comfort zone, but you're gonna have to do it. It's like you kind of built yourself up towards this anyway. Like it was a long time coming, or maybe you've already kind of stepped out of your comfort zone slightly, but now this is like the big build up, the big bang. So let me see. Yeah, because they're saying like you're disillusioned. You see what you're supposed to see. Like you're seeing what you need to see. Something has been going on too long. Like this, yeah, this is the same cards as the ones that came out for the first question. So that situation is kind of like the catalyst to do it. It's like don't drag your feet on this. Like you with the strength card, the Ten of Wands, the Magician. You got this. This could have been something long going or long standing since you were younger or a child or something. It's like you might be returning back to your inner child, something with that, with your people. It's like something that you've witnessed or that you're no longer disillusioned about. Let me move these up. You're no longer disillusioned or in an illusion surrounding like certain ways, or could even be like patterns. It could be dysfunction. It's things that you're really seeing in hindsight that maybe you've always experienced or felt as a child or knew was going on as a child. And maybe you just never addressed it. Or obviously, as a child, you didn't know what to do with that. But as an adult, maybe you're able to unpack it, you're able to see it. So you have, because it's interesting that there's a frog in the Six of Cups handing the little girl or the little fairy little girl roses or flowers, and then the Magician card is a frog. So there could be something significant with reptiles or frogs, specifically. They're not even reptiles. Frogs are not, aren't they amphibians? Not reptiles, y'all. Lord Jesus, you need to go back to school, girl. Anyway, forgive me, but yeah, I feel like it's something is ripe. Like it's ripe for the picking. Like it's something that is like a door opening for you, an opportunity for you, So when it's the right time, like you'll know when it's the right time to move forward, or when it's something to do maybe with moving, possibly. Maybe you feel like there's no way right now or you don't see it, but the door is open for you to like initiate some sort of shift. Yeah, amphibians. I was like, wait a minute, they're not reptiles. They too slimy for that. No, some reptiles are slimy too, a little bit. But yeah, this is just a catalyst. The situation that you asked, the first question you asked about, that is a catalyst to all of this. And along with other things, I feel like that's been a buildup over time, and you like having the ability to see past what you need to see. And a lot of it could be like deceptive things, like what you thought was normalcy or whatever the case may be is not. It's coming to that clarity, that term, coming to terms with that. So Spirit doesn't want you to focus on the how so much right now, or how am I going to move forward, or how do I get out of the situation? Because there is a will and there's a way with the magician. You may not be able to see it just yet or how it's going to work out, but it's like step your foot out the door. Um, I mean, figuratively and literally, but yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. There could be like a reconciliation between you and the person that you asked about. But Spirit is still saying, like, yes, accept that, but still be open to stepping into your power and doing what you need to do that's healthy and best for you. Like, still take that initiative, take that step. Because I feel like you're manifesting a shift or a change, or you're manifesting your way out of the situation. But it does require you to like step forward, and it might be something that might be scary at first, uncomfortable for you at first. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing as far as the situation goes. Yeah, and I feel like you'll continue to see things that you need to see, like, okay, no, that's not for me. This is not healthy. This doesn't resonate, or this is something that I need to free myself of, release myself. I need to reconcile this part within myself and get free out of this. Like it's a lot. I feel like that is being revealed. Um You might be guided to return back to a part of your inner child that may have felt silenced, or felt like you couldn't speak up, or that you didn't have the courage to confront or face certain things, or you felt like you had to conform or kind of bullied into um, bending over backwards. I'm hearing for people, or just like shutting up and being quiet. And maybe it's not something that only you experience as a child within your family dynamic. It could be other children. It's like, but it's a pattern that needs to be broken though. All right. All right, Miss Sam, let me know if that resonates. Hey, Monica. Hey, sis. Yes, so let's tap in to the next read. So much love to you, Samantha. Let me know if that resonates. I don't know if you're going to stick around or pop back up, but I would suggest it. So just in case I call your name, yeah. You're welcome, sis. I appreciate you too. Thank you. So yeah, you can pop back in, y'all. Like if you don't want to like sit through this, or you can just like put it in the background somewhere, but you want to be in attendance once I get to the end of, like, when I'm done reading, all the reads stop coming in. You want to be here because you want, if I call your number, you want to choose which number gift you want. Okay. It's a mystery. The gift is a mystery, but you get to choose which number, and then whatever number of that gift, I will reveal it to y'all. So make sure you pop back in, or stay and just like maybe put it to the side for a little bit while you watch something else. I don't know, whatever. Or you might just want to hang out. It's up to you. All right. So Miss Sam, that's your read. Says let's go ahead and move down the list to Miss Ashley. Let's get your timestamp. All right. I hate how I can't see this. Like my screen is like, it's got a crack. My little screen protector thing is cracked in the middle, so it's like hard to see. I need to put another one on there because it's really messed up. Anyway, Ashley, this is your reading. Let's tap in and see what your questions are. Okay. Okay, so let's get some spiritual guidance for the interview to ensure that you perform at your best. And then secondly, what is the possibility of you getting a permanent role? Excuse me, at Apple. Okay. All right, Ashley, let's clear up previous energies to send each party love, light, and peace. All right. Any guidance, any spiritual guidance to ensure that Ashley performs her best at her interview in the morning, tomorrow morning, Spirit? Is there any wisdom, any guidance, advice that you have for her? Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Death, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I would go in, be balanced in this energy where it's like, if it's like customer service or anything where, yeah, like customer service and helping people, show that empathic side of you, that side that wants to help people. Maybe it's like, not saying to be fake or phony, like, find this within yourself where you genuinely like to help people, or you have the ability, or if they ask you a question about, um, can you name a time that you've dealt with a challenging customer, in a time where maybe you did have to use empathy with a customer that was angry, or someone that you, whether it was over the phone or in person, where you've had to um, sympathize with them and really try to figure out, okay, well, what can I do to de-escalate the situation and make sure that this person gets a fair outcome for them, and knows that, we're listening, we care, things like that. And also that balance of that you're open to change. You're open to, like, if something dramatic happens in the company, that you'll be willing to, like, roll with it, like, you know, shift with the changes that's happening. Also, like, if it's an unknown situation to you, like if you're in the dark about something, like, if you don't be afraid to ask the question again. Like, if it's something you don't understand, say, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't quite understand. I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're asking. Like, things like that. If something's not clear to you, ask again. It's interesting that you have three major arcanas. You have Death, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like whatever this interview is, it could turn out quite well, in a sense that it could be something that is like moves you in a better direction for you. Like, this might be something that either, I don't want to say like specifically what it is, 'cause I'm not really like 100% what it is, but let's say for instance, like, you want a new car or something. This is the job that's going to like set you in a better financial situation, maybe, or um it could be long term. I haven't even gotten to that yet, but it could be more long term and permanent, whatever this job is. If it is the Apple job or not, it does feel like it's a positive shift. Definitely with the Death card and the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune, in ways maybe that is unknown to you. Like, it may not just be the obvious, like, okay, it's a new job, it's a new environment, but or certain pay, the pay rate is this way or it's that way. It's something else around this that's positive. It shifts something for you. But show like two sides of yourself, like the light and the compassionate side, the empathic side, but also the side is like, yeah, if I see an employee, like, it sounds like snitching, but if I see an employee that I know is doing something unethical, that I will report it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is the Apple interview. Okay. Yeah. So it's like that side that is stern, like, I'm punctual, I come in on time. If someone, like I said, if someone's doing something unethical, one of my employees or one of my coworkers, that I will report it, or I'll call it out, or I make sure that they understand what they're doing. It's like, have that balance of like the light energy, but also like that stern, grounded energy. Show both sides of that. And again, that you're open to shifts, you're open to change. Hey, Tori. Hey, sis. Yes, hit the like, y'all. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the second question. Let's see what's the possibility of you getting the permanent role, because this does feel like it could be a permanent. Let's see. Let's tap Eon. What is the possibility of Ashley getting a permanent role? What is Yeah, don't be afraid to like laugh or smile. Like, yeah, be serious, but like also be relaxed in person. Like, person. Like, is it personal? I don't think that's not the right term, but like, where you're human. Like you're not all stiff and like, yeah, yes sir, yes man. Like, add your personality. Be comfortable. So I feel like it's a possibility, a strong one, that it will be permanent. The Hermit, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. If you've been kind of like solo or unemployed or in a kind of an unstable position financially, or going like in this funny in between stage of trying to find a job or not having a job, it's like this weird, awkward stage in between time, not a stable situation. The Hierophant to me feels like it's leading into stability. Six of Pentacles, this does feel like something that's going to be given and offered to you. The Three of Cups, it feels like a blessing, feels like a celebration. Um, Please don't mind the naked fairies. Like they got their titties out, their boot. They just, I mean, they're fully naked. But Judgment is at the bottom of the deck too, by the way. So I feel that this is most likely a permanent. So follow up with me and let me know if you hear anything back. But it seems positive to me. It seems promising. I'm not getting um any negative energy from this really, or something that says no. It feels like that Hermit is like, if you've been kind of trying to figure your situation out, been in an awkward phase, awkward stage, um, the Hierophant to me is like it's leading into something more structured, more stable for you. Okay. Mm, some type of training. I don't know if you like a specific positions. Okay, I see. Yeah. Because it feels like some sort of training type of thing, but maybe that is the multiple interviews. But the Six of Pentacles to me feels like you're going to undergo some sort of training or a different level. Maybe it could be being interviewed for different types of tasks, or um, a different, like multiple positions within the job or something like that. Because I'm seeing like training, but in multiples or something. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm seeing that with the Six of Pentacles. That's kind of weird, but like it feels like a multi, like, okay, I'm gonna train you on. So let's say typically when you have like a specific position, they'll train you on maybe like a couple of basic things that that position requires, but it feels like they'll also be showing you other things too that maybe outside of a position maybe that you're going for, or um, I don't know. I don't know how that whole thing works with that particular job that you're going for, but that's what's coming through. So, hopefully that makes sense, or place it where, it would apply. But for the most part, this does feel like something promising. Hmm. It could be you and three other people that get hired on with the Three of Cups. Like it seems like three people are happy about getting the job, and then looking at the Six of Pentacles, there's three chickens here that they're handing these coins to. So it could be actually three people, including yourself, that gets hired on. We can get training for another role for 6 months if you want to try. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh my God, girl, stop flying. There's three positions open. Oh wow. Hey, we on something tonight. Come on down. Wow. I understand. Yeah, because I hear the apple is not an easy Like, that's not an easy job to get. Like the Apple store and all that stuff. Like I've heard that's not an easy position to get sometimes. So hey, yeah. Let me know how it goes, sis. Like just be yourself, but at the same time, like, you know, you mean business, you know, what the job requires. I don't know why, but sometimes like if you're led to, but they have like interview tips on YouTube and stuff that you can watch. But if you could find like an Apple employee, like maybe um something like some insights or something, that might help you as well. So I would possibly watch something like that tonight before you go to bed and see like what is it that really they're really looking for. But from what I'm getting, it should go well for you. I'm not getting any like, oh girl, no, it's not, or it's up in the air. I don't. Oh, you already been on them, girl. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, just to kind of get a feel. But yeah, be yourself. Okay, be yourself, and then also, you know, make sure that you go in confidently. And if you feel awkward, like you don't understand something that's being asked of you, don't be shy and say, "Excuse me, if you could repeat that. I want to make sure that I'm answering this correctly or I'm clear on what you're asking me." So yeah, it's okay because people, I think we go into stuff thinking, "Oh, I gotta be perfect. I gotta say this right, and I can't be. I don't want to look stupid." But you're human, so if you don't understand something or you need someone to repeat, that shows that you're confident enough and you're asserting yourself. Like, I don't. I want to make sure that I'm clear on what you're saying. Can you repeat that? There's nothing wrong with asking that or any other questions you might have. The more interested you are in the job or the position when you ask certain questions, not just, oh, when do I start? How much y'all paying? What's your benefits? It's like, okay, what's your requirements for your employees? Like the growth process here, the growth rate here. Like typically, if I want to like do another position, how does that work? Or you know, stuff like that. Like you care about the motherfucking company. If you genuinely care, that's a plus. You know, so that's what I'm getting for you, ma'am. You know, practical stuff, but I feel like that would help you just relax. Don't think too much of the pressure, like, oh, damn, I gotta get this job. Like, don't go in with that type of mentality. Go in, I'm going to get it. And if it's not meant, it's not meant. But go in more so with that. Don't go in with nervousness and worry and competitive energy. But yeah, you're welcome, sis. My pleasure. So yeah, you can stick around or peep back in, pop up and see where we're at, or you know, keep this live on in the background while you do something else. And then, you know, when I get to calling out, generating the numbers and stuff, you'll be there. So you can choose your gift number if you're called. So that goes for everybody that has gotten a reading, or if you plan on getting a reading tonight. Because I'm gonna generate the numbers on the list. So whoever number I call first, you get first dibs on what number you want of your gift. So if I say, okay, person 3, you're the first person to be chosen. What number do you want out of your gift, out of 1 through 4? And you say, oh, I want gift 3, and then I'll reveal what gift 3 is, and then the last 3 would have to choose whatever the last 3 numbers are, right? So on and so forth. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and ease on down the list. So Monica, you're up next. Monica, Alexis, and then Breyonna. Let me make sure I'm up to date before I get started. Yes, I am. Okay. All right. So Monica, your time stamp is 34:29. Okay. All right, Miss Monica. So love, what do you need to heal or focus on? Good question. I like it. I love self-reflective questions at times as well. We need that. We need that. General, you want to know, what do you need to know right now? Okay, so let's tap into the love first. What is it that Monica is encouraged to and need to heal or focus on when it comes to love, when it comes to the areas of love? Well, okay. They just gave me a lot of cards. Don't take offense to all the cards, all these cards that came out. No, but let's see. You got the Knight of Pentacles, Death, Queen of Pentacles, the World. I love these cards so much. The Knight of Swords. You have a lot of cards. Look at the Lovers with the frogs. It's so cute. The Page of Cups, the King of Wands, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Okay. All right, we're going to just leave that there for the energy. So, did I say Queen of Pentacles? That's Seven of Pentacles. My bad. I think I did say Queen of Pentacles. That's Seven of Pentacles. My fault. Okay. Um, So I feel like for the most part, what it is that spirit wants you to more so it's more focus than heal. Not saying that they don't want you to heal anything, but maybe you're already on the right track or path when it comes to what you're working through and healing or what you're required to heal at this point, when it comes to love. Um, what's necessary at this time. But when it comes to focus, I feel like spirit is like how to explain this because it's not like focus, but it is focus. It's almost like they want you to put into perspective or to come to a place of acceptance um, of this period of change that like it's a period of change that may feel a little bit unknown. It may feel unfair sometimes. It may feel like a darkness rather than a light situation. It might feel kind of like a tough spot. So with the death card, it's got the skeleton, kind of like the Grim Reaper energy of death. Death is something that, some people are afraid of. They don't fully accept it or when they grieve it or the fear of when it comes, what is it going to be like? Or it's some people understand that it's a part of life, or we all know that it's a part of life, but do we accept it? So when it comes to certain changes that are happening in your life, it's like these are inevitable changes. They needed to happen. Um, the person that's for you, they're coming. They are like already the fact that the Knight of Pentacles, the first card out, it's like your person is on the way. They may feel like they're dragging their feet. They may feel like they're never going to come, but they're already there. They're already, and what I mean by that is like it's already meant. It's already your destiny. It's something that's going to happen regardless, and this change is necessary for that person, that Knight of Pentacles, to come forth. If you're a knight in shining armor, to come forth. And I would prefer this knight over all the knights because he's more sturdy. He's more down to earth. He's more prone to being reliable, a patient lover, a supportive lover, someone that you can actually grow with and build with, someone that will be there. They're not gonna like have these fleeting emotions or rush and be impulsive or just be flaky or just for the thrill. Like you can trust that this person is going to show up most likely. And the Seven of Pentacles is like spirit already knows what you want. And sometimes like if you kind of clock it and you're watching it and you micromanage it, it can seem like that process is going to take forever. Like I'm just going to be here forever and ever and ever and ever. Like when is this going to end? When is this going to stop? But you're very close to closing out. So that's why I feel like the healing aspect, you're already on track with that because the World card is pretty much saying like whatever you're doing right now, continue to do it because you're very close to completing what you need to, like closing out what you need to, overcoming, outgrowing, maturing past certain things that you need to. So the Knight of Swords, don't get distracted by the knight that's, kind of shining and glimmery and, moving too quickly or because it's like anything that comes too quick at you and it's kind of like this impulsive, um, overly passionate, overly urgent, or just wanting things to happen quick, fast. Those are the situations of the connections that are most likely going to burn out very quickly. They're not going to last. They're not going to last. Um, let's see. Page of Cups. So like, yeah, work on receptivity to what you want. Like your passion for your partner, for your one, allow it to be, and like it's an innocent desire already. I feel like it's a pure desire and it's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be ashamed about fantasizing about, one day being with your person or what that will be like. That's something that I feel like is a part of the manifestation and keeping that hope and that desire alive. You're just going through the process of your journey towards who is meant for you. And right now, they may want you to cultivate, better relationships and fellowship with like-minded people. Could be platonic connections like sisterhood, or male friends that you're not looking to date. It's just like people that are there in your corner to support you, or family, or those relationships that are there and available for you. Okay. So it might be a battle sometimes. The Three of Swords, Five of Wands, your spiritual team understands that. But for the most part, I feel like you're on the right track with your healing. It's just more so like placing your focus, your perception is where I feel like maybe they're encouraging you. Okay. All right. So let's see. Generally speaking, what do you need to know? What does Monica need to know, Divine Spirit? What does her divine team need or want her to know at this time? What does Monica need to know? The Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. I'm gonna have to cover her up. Her titties is really out. Page of Wands and the Four of Swords. So again, this is an acknowledgement of like your cycles, your seasons, your chapters. Like you may feel like you're not in alignment at times, but you're more so in alignment than not. And you might be, you might be experiencing like things coming to fruition or to like coming to pass. Oh my God, damn, I'm having hiccups and shit. Yeah, you could be releasing, purging a lot. But no, I feel like this will is like a vision or things coming to fruition for you. Yeah, things coming to fruition in ways that maybe you forgot, or things that maybe you forgot, or things that you asked about, things like that. Um, hmm. Also, too, allow yourself to kind of rest and pace because almost close to it's interesting that I put this page of wands on top of the empress, like the child over the mother. She's pregnant, right? Right when a mother is about to give birth, like she's at that stage where she's tired. She might sleep a little bit more than often. It's like you're preparing yourself for your baby. It's like you're being called to rest. Don't overextend, don't overwork yourself. So that could be a testament or a sign of something big that's about to come. If you've been led to kind of rest, or you've been feeling kind of tired, or just feeling like nesting and like cuddling up and taking care of yourself, and just making sure that you're cozy, that you're comfortable. So it could be like, oh, I'm just gonna lay in bed and watch a good movie, or I'm gonna take care of myself. Like self-care may be very heavy for you, but it's more so like resting, kicking your feet up, or just getting cozy, comfortable, taking a nap more often, or allowing yourself to sleep in, or having a rest day, or just doing something real chill and real relaxed is, I feel like, a sign that something is about to give birth through you. And what's giving birth, it could be uh, something that you create movement for, or like creating space for this to come to pass, like something that you set forth, you manifested, your intentions that you willed. It's like it's all coming together, and it could be mm, I don't want to say like it's a specific area because it could really be a multiple level. um and one thing slipped my mind in your first spread, the death card the butterflies were standing out to me. So butterflies, what I was getting is that you're in that phase where um you're about to birth into this butterfly, And I don't know if Tori is still listening, if she's still on here, but she was like telling me like what she learned about the butterfly process, and how when a butterfly finally becomes a butterfly, it doesn't even know that it's become that. It doesn't know what its form is. And we look at it and we revere it like, oh my God, so I saw a butterfly today, this beautiful butterfly over here, and the colors and this and that. It's like we can, on the outside, we're looking at the beauty of this creature, but the creature doesn't even know what it is, if that makes sense. It just knows like this is what I am right now. This is what, I'm this form. It doesn't know that it's, you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. When it's in its cocoon, it has to make space and make room for its growth. So it has to chip away or eat away at certain parts of itself to make space in that little cocoon space that it's in. So as a testament, when you're in your birthing process, there's certain aspects of yourself that you're going to have to chip away at and like let go of, so you can grow. And that's kind of what I'm getting for you with the Department of Love and just in general. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a butterfly girl. I don't know if this is a fairy, because there's fairies in here, but this kind of looks like butterfly wings to me in the Page of Wands. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Miss Monica. I hope that was helpful. Hope that resonates. Okay. So yeah, if you want to stick around and pop back in, because I want you guys to be here. So when I do the raffle, if I choose you, you guys will, be here for that. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. All right. Let's give a hug and mosey on down to Miss Alexis and Breyonna. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing anybody or any new submissions. If not, because the list is still open. If not, we good. Okay. All right, Miss Alexis, you were up next, sis, and then Breyonna. Then after that, that will be my last person, unless somebody joins on, comes on, and gets to read. All right. 4732. Okay. All right, Miss Alexis. First question of the night for you is, what wish of yours is next to come true for you? And then second question is, what type of relationship does blank want to have with you? All right, so let's tap in, clear up all these energies, send love, light, and peace to Monica. Amen. Ashe. Okay, so Alexis, I asked for permission to see what wish of hers is next to come true for her. What wish of hers? What wish is next to come true? What wish is next to come true? The Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. And of Wands. This feels work related. Definitely if it's about leveling up, maybe having a higher position, more of a leadership position I'm getting to. It could be alongside like a group of people. So this could be like a specific team of people, and in some kind of way, maybe you want to be one of the authorities, or you want to take on, maybe if it's like you're keeping your like a same position, but I'm getting something with like being in charge of people's schedules or something being added into the mix, or like it's you and one other staff member. It feels like someone that is, you have maybe multiple tasks, but one of them, for whatever reason, it's like you being in charge of something, and like what came through was scheduling, which is weird, but that's what I'm getting. Now, it could be you want to be close to someone, and that could happen. Like you want to be closer or around a particular person. Seems like a man and a woman that maybe you want to work alongside of, or it could be like these specific people like do what they do or something similar, or have a similar task or responsibility or position as they do. It's like, yeah, you're okay with taking on maybe a bit more, but in a way that you want, or in this particular like situation, you wouldn't mind it or something like that. And that um seems to be the wish that's going to be fulfilled for you. But I get definitely, most definitely, strongly, um a leadership type of position, or you having some responsibility over others. And again, like schedules, or if not scheduling, then like supervision, like telling people when they can go to break or to lunch, or I need you over here, I need you to do this. It's kind of that type of like management type of energy, or maybe supervisor. But likely your position is going to shift and change to you kind of being an authoritative figure. That's what it looks to be here. You might be able to see the pros and the cons of it, but for the most part, it feels like you're more in favor of this. Obviously, it's a wish of yours. So hopefully I'm on track with this. Like, this is registering to make a sense of something that you have desired or wished for, or aimed for, because this does feel work related. Yeah. Um, Something with a restructure of your finances as well, restructuring. But I do see you taking on a lot more responsibility or something. So, I mean, if you're getting a higher position, obviously you would have more responsibilities than you do now. Or um, if it's not completely switching up your titles, like again, you're taking on more tasks and more responsibilities. And I feel like you're okay with that. So, yeah, that's what I see for the first wish for yours to come true. It's interesting. Yeah, and it seems like again, you want to be like closer to someone or someone's, like if it's like a girlfriend or someone that you're close, like a work friend or a guy. It's like, I don't know if that's the case, that is most likely what is going to happen. If not, like be closer to them, then just like do what they do, like have similar tasks or responsibilities. Okay. All right. So, what type of relationship does your person in question want to have with you? Spirit, I took permission to tap into both parties' energies of what does this person in question, what type of relationship do they really want to have with Alexis? Can you give us description, detail, insight into this? These wands, Nine of Wands, and a lot of fire, Six of Swords, and a Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like this person is like open to, because all these wands, it's like it does feel like they're open to the passion and the fun. Um, like I do get with the Ace of Cups, this person does genuinely care about you. Like this person has love for you, but it feels like this person is not looking, at least right now, to make something solid, with you right now. It seems like they're maybe it doesn't have to be a bad thing, because the way I'm picking this up, it doesn't give me fuckboy energy. It feels like, let's see if we can overcome a certain challenge that we have, whether it's individually in our lives, the things that we have going on, and or like things that we need to work through together. It's like, let's see if we can surpass that and get, work through that, and see if it moves in a direction that is like smooth, or where we know we can get along. It's clarity on that path. Otherwise, it's kind of just like, they're in that place of like they want to start fresh, but with a lighter note. Like, let's have fun, or let's enjoy the connection, and let's see if we can surpass certain things that either I'm working and struggling through, and or you are, or we are struggling and working through together. It could be all of the above. Um, but that feels more so like the move for them. So they're not really committing to like a solidified relationship. It's like they want you to, they're not in a, how do I explain this? This person is not in a far-sighted or near, like they're not looking at things from that far out in the future. It's like, let's handle with what's in front of us now, and then we'll go from there and see what it is. Because intuitively, I feel like this person does want you in their life, and that they very well are open, I feel like, to having a stable relationship with you. Let me see what's at the top of the deck. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They do want to build something. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, they do want to build something together, but it's like, are we on the same page to even make that happen, make it work? Because if we can't, it's kind of like this separate, like separative energy, like it works against what you guys are either desiring or wanting, or, specifically what this person is wanting, which is, I feel, to have you here, Ace of Cups. Like this person does genuinely care about you, if not love you, and it seems more so like, if we never end up together, like I would still care about you as a person. I would still wish the best for you. Like that to me is real love. It's not like, oh, well, if we ain't gonna be together, then fuck you. That means you never really loved me like that. It's like being in love is a plus with someone actually loving you overall, because there might be things about each other that you're not in love with, or there might be times where you feel like you're not that lovable in the sense of, oh, you make me feel good, and the passion and sex and chemistry, but like, do you love me as a person? Because I feel like that matters, and that's the vibe that I get from that, is this person actually cares about you as a person regardless. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Hmm. Yeah, it's like, let's kind of like bring some light into our connection and like have fun, or have better times, because they may be kind of like feeling like the connection needs a little bit of spark, a little more light, if that makes sense. They may feel a little intensity from you, or that maybe your energy is not, um your energy is kind of like controlled, or a little uptight, or not comfortable or settled with where the connection is, not really sure, or not really confident in pursuing, or just being open rather to moving forward, or confident in trusting where the direction of this is going. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that, Miss Alexis. I hope that that was helpful, or just kind of gives insight. Okay. So that was your reading, Alexis. So next is Breyonna. Let me just check here. I see a submission here. Thank you. From Miss Rosie. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Okay. So let me add Rosie to the list, so you'll be after Breyonna. All right. So Breyonna, let's move to your read. Your timestamp is, and I cannot see because of this crack in my phone. 5907. Okay. All right. 5907. So Breyonna, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So Breyonna, the first question is, in what way will you be a gift or a blessing in your future life partner's life? Okay. And secondly, how can you best align with yourself with the energy of giving and receiving during the holiday season? You always got interesting questions, like good questions to ask. Let's tap in. All right, Breyonna. First question is, in what way, Divine Spirit, will she be a gift or blessing in her future life partner's life? In what way will she be a gift or blessing? Okay. and her future life partner's life. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay, see. I want you to know that it's probably a book size. Half the deck come out, because you can't really measure that, because person can be a blessing in ways that we can't even describe. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make it a little condensed enough to like grasp it for now. But you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Enough said. So 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Hermit. You, first thing that jumps out at me is you are going to be someone that opens this person's mind. You transform the way that they think, and not like in a manipulative way, like they're robotic and they're under your spell, but just like kind of giving them food for thought sometimes, and maybe opening their eyes and like helping them to expand mentally in different ways. You're also someone that I feel like makes things around you more beautiful. You could be a very generous person. In some way, like you are a messenger, or you'll be a blessing in a way of being a messenger to your person. That bird in the 9 of Pentacles looks like a hummingbird. Hummingbirds, they have different meanings, but one of the major meanings is renewal. Renewal. So you give that sense like a blessing of restoration for a person. The Ace of Wands, like maybe bringing back a spark of passion or hope, or maybe even creativity again. There's a lot of butterflies that are standing out to me in the Page of Swords, and there's one there in the Ace of Wands. So that ability to transform, that ability that you have to promote that, encourage that, and inspire that in your person to transform, to be better, to free themselves, to outgrow or accept change and growth. I know that sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. Maybe your story, what you've, yeah, like you might be an inspiration just based off of with the 9 of Pentacles. It's like an independent energy, someone that has like a self-made vibe, um, that has been your best supporter, that you have a level of confidence that you're able to maintain and grow through your changes. And I feel like that's inspirational. Like if you tell your person, I'm sure, of course, you would tell your person like your story, your journey, your experiences, things like that. They get to see the change. Like the woman, if they were to see who you used to be versus now, they would be very shocked, very surprised, very inspired is the point I feel with the Ace of Wands. And also too, it's like a promise, like you make this person feel like the future is promising for them, or um, whatever it is that they set their intentions towards, that it's promising, or to believe, to have faith. It's like you spark them in that way. With the Hermit, again, take them on a soul journey, like within self, like give them the food for thought, the something that provokes the way that they view and perceive things, to be more observant, to be more present as well, to really care about their future or their purpose, what they bring to life, what they bring, what they contribute to your relationship, what they contribute to their life, what they contribute to the lives of others, what they contribute to the world as a whole. Like what is their stance, what is their purpose, what is their intent, what are they here for, what are they living for? Might be something that they start to really tap into. So yeah, it's like you are light. It gives off teacher vibes, but at the same time, it's like effortlessly. It doesn't seem like you're trying to do it, but there might be times where you do affirm your person, where you will encourage them, where you will, maybe give them advice, insight, wisdom. But it's also like just watching you or hearing your story, seeing where you've been and where you in relation to now where you are. There's something inspiring about that. With the Lovers card, this person is going to see you as divinely tapped in. Always pay attention. And it's funny, they made sure to depict this very accurately, even though there's frogs here. The feminine in the Lovers card always looks up at the heavens or looks up at the angel. And I noticed that the masculine in the Lovers card is always looking in the direction of the feminine. It's like if masculine energies or men would just admit to themselves that women, feminine energy, the goddess energy, it is what births everything. It is what inspires and sparks. It is that. It is the portal that we all got to go through, whether that's physically in the body, obviously, to be here on this earth. That is the mean that you have to come through that vessel, that whether it's through the womb or through the stomach, you're still coming out of that portal of a woman, that energy of creation. Everything starts within the subconscious. That's feminine energy, intuition. So the inspiration, that spark, was masculine energy being the energy that carries out the spiritual energy. Your person's going to be inspired by you spiritually and physically in that type of um, divine feminine aspects or light, or what's the right way to explain it? In that type of dynamic and just natural order of things in life. That's what I'm getting from that. So yeah, that's how you're going to be a gift and a blessing to your person. Yeah, that's a hummingbird. Okay. All right. Now let's tap into how can you best align yourself with the energy of giving and receiving during the holiday season. Let's see. What can Breyonna do to align herself with the energy of giving and receiving during the holiday? Yeah, it was sweet. Thank you, Spirit, for divine wisdom, divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Best way to align with the energy of giving and receiving. Come out. Hermit again? King of Wands. Interesting. Page of Cups. It could be through like another person. Page of Cups and Magician. Yeah. It's like you might see this King of Wands, for some reason, I don't know why. I feel like it could be your daughter's. I don't know if you have a daughter. I don't even know why I said that so confidently. Your children's father, your child's father, something. I feel either witnessing them giving to a child or giving maybe to you. It might do something to your inner child, or that's weird. I don't know if you have a daughter. Maybe this is like your inner child, but it feels like witnessing someone else giving to you or giving to someone else. Because the first thing that came to me was you witnessing people exchanging energy or someone giving to someone else, and it sparks something for you. It's like a perspective or something's put into better clarity or perspective, or um okay, maybe it's your daughter. I don't know. I don't know. Like that, I just said that just so confidently, like your daughter, yeah, your daughter's father, like it just came out. So it's something that's going to spark you in some sort of way, to almost like it might inspire you when it comes to manifesting, or it breaks something off of you. It's weird. Mm. Okay, so best to align, like take a step back and watch other exchanges. Hey sis. Other exchanges that are happening before you, and it seems more personal, like you're there, you're witnessing it, or you're experiencing it yourself, and in some way it puts something into alignment or perspective for you, and it inspires you, maybe like when it comes to manifesting. Another thing that was coming to me too with this King of Wands is actually like this, whatever this inspiration or this like journey that you're going to go through with yourself, or inner reflecting of what you're seeing, what you're witnessing or experiencing, it could help you also receive your person too more and better. And it's through the inner child. So technically, like your daughter is a part of you. So she is part of your inner child. She's a child. So it's like speaking to a different part of yourself. I don't know what this has to do with anything, girl. Like this sounds crazy as hell, but at the same time, no. I want to clarify the Magician. Never mind. Yeah, like restrictions or whatever perceived restrictions or limitations or fear around a specific thing or manner. Um, it's a breakthrough from that with the star. It's like, no, like nothing is going to keep me stuck or challenged. Um, like them Christmas miracle movies, they always have like some sort of life lesson experience, like someone um might have like a strange time or like some fucked up shit happening to them throughout the movie, but like when Christmas Day happens, for some reason it's always on Christmas Day that everything just comes into perspective, everything is okay in the world and all this shit, but they end up with appreciation or better clarity or something. They come back with life lessons. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this, and it could be through just throughout the entire, like, obviously the holiday season doesn't have to just equate to just Christmas, but even down to New Year's, it's something that feels aligned. And we do have a significant moon, I think on the 30th or the 31st or the January 1st, I can't remember. But just that in itself, with it being on those significant dates towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year, is like a window of a blessing to set forth like your intentions for the new year. It's like it's perfect time, perfect timing. But yeah, mm, I don't know if that made any sense. Like this, I mean, I guess it's just gonna have to play out, but that's what's coming to me. Mm. Yeah, all these cards are trying to come out. The lovers try to come out again. No, they wanted to come out. Yeah, there's something with that, like love and relationships, and yeah. So just be a witness to, be an observant to, because there's some sort of life lessons and spark and inspiration, confidence in some kind of way where maybe you didn't have it when it comes to things that you're trying to manifest, or, prayers that you have, wishes that you have, and it could be centered around partnership. Okay. Like you deserve that. You deserve to receive that. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Long winded. Okay. All right. So that was your read, Miss Breyonna. Um, yeah, so stick around, sis, because I don't know, like, hey sis, so Anonymous, I got you on the list. You're up next. After Rosie. Sorry, after Rosie. Yeah, hopefully. I pray you do, because child, like sometimes we like, Spirit, what you talking? What you talking? But yeah, stick around, sis. Don't go nowhere, or check back in, because I have two other ladies. So Rosie and then Anonymous F. Okay, is who I have so far. All right, so Rosie, let's get your timestamp. And then yeah. The list is still open. As long as I'm still reading, it's still open. Once I get to my last person, I don't hear nothing, we shutting it down. We're gonna do the generated for the 4 gifts. All right, so we're at, I cannot see that at all. I still can't see. 73.54. Okay, so that's 113.54. Okay. Okay, Dekai. All right, so you want to know, why has it felt like your friend has distanced themselves? Okay, why does it feel? Okay, let's see. Why has it felt this way? Let's see what's going on, Spirit. Ooh, it's like right away they're like, here you go. Interesting. Person could be going through their own shit right now, and if it's not connected to a partnership, then it could, like, if it's not someone that they're dating or seeing or in a relationship with, it could be like they're trying to process or work past maybe the absence of someone. If it's a specific person or not, it's like the absence of maybe like wanting a person, or
If it's a specific person, like something maybe that didn't work out with a person, or they're tired of it not working out with people that they wanted to work out with, or someone that they wanted it to work out with. They're tired of this. They might be very defensive, very moody, um, maybe even cutting certain people off. And if you feel like they're singling you out up against other people, if it be that they are like still, have other people around them, they're still socializing, connecting in that way, it could be because they feel that these people are more so kind of like in the same vibration or energy of understanding. And it's not like a slight against you to say, oh, you don't get it, you don't understand. But it's like, sometimes you might feel judged, or you might feel shamed if you call on certain friends that maybe, let's say, like in a situation that they perceive you're happy in, you're good. So if I'm having a down moment or my love life is fucked up, I'm not going to hit up my homegirl that's in a happy marriage or union. Um, Even though that is my friend, like she might be, she's there. She wants to be there. Friends are supposed to be there for each other. But it's like, don't take it personal if it's like you're not going to understand. The homegirls that are in the same situation with me, they're still like, going out and dating and then having failed relationship, we can sit and vent and cry and boohoo or whatever, misery love company type shit. Like it feels like that. And it might not be that specific about love, but there's the vibration of that. Like you're in different spaces and she almost feels like it would be awkward to mention that or bring it up, or that she would feel kind of shamed. Um, because I don't feel like she looks at you as judgmental, but it's like you're on two different energies. If you look at this girl in the Five of Swords, and then you got the frog, the Seven of Wands, kind of like that distance being created through that Five of Swords energy. Queen of Wands is much more in a vibrant energy, much more of a lighter space. So it's more so that than it is to take personal. Does that make sense? Like it doesn't feel like anything that you're doing or that you have done, I should say. It doesn't feel like it has anything to do with you personally. It's more so based off of like where she's at and what she feels comfortable with and not comfortable with, and but it's more so an issue within the self than it is that you actually done anything. And I don't feel like she's looking at you like you've done anything anyway, but yeah, it's not one, something to take personal, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Mm, yeah, because I feel like she does look up to you or something, or she appreciates your energy. Like you are someone that she has, what's the right word? Like an admiration for. So this doesn't feel like anything towards you or against you. Okay. All right. Second question. Put these back. All right. Any advice as you move in with your partner to a new state? Oh, you'll be moving. Oh, well, dang. When you moving, girl? Cause I'm gonna try to do a another sound healing, but I was wanting to do it like around possibly next year, like early next year, where it's still kind of cool outside, but it's warmer. Girl, well, I'm happy for you. Let's see. Any advice? Any advice as Rosie moves in with her partner to a new state, moving to Portland? Let's see. And Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Hierophant. It might inspire, yeah, it might. For one, I feel like it's going to be what you need. Um, just that new space. It feels like a breath of fresh air. It's a change that you and your partner are going to need. The biggest thing that I want to mention, but it's almost like maybe I should save it for last. But just as far as like, just overall, I feel like this is good for you mentally as well. Like it might bring you a better sense of peace mentally, you know. And it's not like you're escaping or running away to a new place, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna have a peace of mind because I got away from all the shit back home. It's not that type of vibe. It actually feels like this is a part of your growth, like you're being called to it. And this growth also is for your partner as well. It seems like you both benefit from this. There's something about him that is also going to blossom, or you're going to see a side to him that's showing growth within himself, more committed. You guys might, oh, okay. It's a possibility. I'm gonna just say possibility because I don't want to like do too much, but I'm gonna just say what I'm picking up. But take this with a grain of salt, child. Okay, you guys might like get married. I'm not getting like a specific time, like, oh, it's gonna be next year, it's gonna be this and that, but it's a strong possibility of you guys deciding to settle down and commit. If you guys already been talking about that, then it's like, okay, that's practical. But yeah, I feel like it's your person is kind of growing into his own. So maybe where you guys have been has been very limiting for the both of you. It's been very stagnating, or it's gotten to a point where it's been stagnating for you guys, or it's like the comfort of, yeah, he's going to bloom and blossom here. And I feel like for you, you're going to go through a major shift and change with yourself. And maybe you don't see it. Maybe you just feel like, oh, this is just something we're doing. Well, it's just time to move. Or it seems kind of like simplistic, which in a way it is. But there's much more that it's like you may not see just how much you've grown and why, this place is best for you both right now. And if not, like you guys stay there, end up staying there, living together, married, and like start your whole life long term there and stay there. Cause it kind of feels that way. Like this is where you guys feel at home or something. Like this is our new home, yes, but we feel like this is our home. Like we resonate with this space. And so you might actually stay there, like live there for the rest of your lives, maybe. Um, But definitely, child, like, I don't know. I feel because the Hierophant, yeah, like basic tarot shit, yeah, when you see the Hierophant, oh, this means marriage. But I don't always get that when I get the Hierophant. So I know I don't be tripping with that. I feel like that's literal in this instance. It's a strong possibility, yes. But that's what this will lead to. And your person is like in the right space for it. It's like they're more like more in their power, more confident, more assertive in their life, their energy. Like, um, yeah. So that looks good. This is good energy. Okay. Okay. All right. Last question. Oh, that was your last question. Yes. So yes, sis, congratulations to you, y'all, in your new beginning. Sending you much blessings. I know it's gonna be good. It looks good, sounds good, everything that came out. And yeah, let me know when you're leaving because I was planning on doing another event, but and if not, it was a pleasure to meet you, in person. So yes, and I hope you enjoyed all my sound healing that you've been through so far. But yeah, so that was your read. So stick around so you don't miss when I call the names out for the four prizes. Okay. Um. So let me see. Anonymous F. If anybody else is interested, I'm on my last person. If not, that's it. That will be the last read, and then I'm going to move on to picking the winners for the prizes. Okay. So if you want to be a part of the raffle, the list is still open. Okay. All right. So Miss Anonymous F, you know who you are, sis. Let's get it. Let's get your timestamp. And let me see. On current tree, 84.49. Did I say 89? Ain't no damn 89. Maybe I said 49. Maybe that's what I said. I don't know what the hell I said. Okay. All right, Miss Anonymous. Let me see. First question. Okay. So you wanted to, okay, Breyonna's question inspired your question. So you want to know or sorry, in what way will or are you being a blessing to blank and blank? And then second question is for your children. How will your boys' future turn out with your youngest? Will it go all the way in the big leagues of sport? Wait, hold on. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm trying to like piece all these together. Okay. All right. Let's see. Spirit. That's what permission has happened to both parties' energies. In what way will or is okay? Thank you. All right. Come out. Death. 7 of Pentacles. Judgment. Yeah, I felt that. Okay. Definitely the first person. Your energy is kind of like a wake up call for them in a way that could be uncomfortable sometimes. Like your energy, or you literally call them out. They may not see it as a blessing at the time, or will, see it until the future, that it is a blessing, because it makes them question their investments, where they place their focus, their energy. It makes them sit and really think about what they value, because some of the things that this person values is not healthy. So your energy does awaken a truth. It does call this person to self-reflect, um to get real with themselves, to center. Let me see. Yeah, maybe even like make some changes, or even just the thought of potentially making changes, or in what way do I need to change, or what changes should I be making. The other person, their energy feels more like you are, it's like you guys might have more of a kindred, like, or soul tribe vibe. Not saying that it can't be romantic. It's one of those connections where it's like you are just naturally comfortable. It's almost like you're home, we're family, but at the same time, like, it could still be like, we're the only way that I could really describe this without all the drama, but like the movie Brown Sugar with Tay Diggs and Sanaa Lathan, how they grew up together and they just had that natural bond. But eventually, of course, there was that tension that, they always had that little, little thing for each other. But that type of like energy exchange, maybe in a sense, like friendship, but there's love there. And then the little kid movie was called My Girl with Macaulay Culkin, like that type of energy exchange, almost in a sense, like a girl boy friendship, but there's love. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Um, you could make this person feel, because with them being a Cancer, this makes a lot of sense, like that feeling of home. So you guys might share a side of each other. Maybe you guys have similar placements, or there's something with Cancer with on your end too. Like you might have some sort of Cancer placement that speaks to them, makes them feel safe, makes them feel at home, makes them feel seen, makes them feel connected to someone, um like embraced as themselves. It could be like inner child energy, but I'm not saying like trauma per se. It more so feels like the inner child feels home, feels safe, feels free, feels, yeah. Okay. Um, so I'm trying to figure out how to ask the second one. Let me see. Second question. As far as like your children. Okay. What can you do for them when it comes to being what best suits them in their life? What can you work on as far as their future goes is concerned? Wow, your cards just like flying the fuck out. Okay, let me pull one more. A lot of cards trying to come out. Okay, all right, I'll take these two. I think. Let's see. Hierophant. All right, so you have Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords. Okay. One of your boys could be more like independent in a sense of like maybe figuring out what they want. They're not the one that's more, it could be the oldest because you did say that they seem to be the one that's uncertain on what they want to do. They're going to explore many different things in life. I don't feel like they're going to be fixed. And I don't feel like it's a bad thing as long as their intentions are like, let's say a person that could be good at multiple things. Like, I don't know if I want to commit to, basketball league if I also have an interest in computer technology. Like, I want to be able, or I might take my major in that, but still focus on basketball or college, college back. Like, there's some sort of like, I don't want to just say fix. So it's figuring out what aligns, how to put it all together, if that makes sense. So they have kind of like a Sagittarian energy to me. Like, they have to have a little bit of wiggle room as far as what they do in life, and it has to be something that they resonate with, that's going to like challenge them or make them grow and expand. Like, it's not just this fixed, like, um they can't settle on that. So yeah, I'm getting more of a free spirit energy from them. I'm picking up on their energy the most. The other one, I don't feel like there's much maybe that you should worry in that sense. And not even that you should worry about the eldest either, but just to, like, if you do get to that place where you feel like what they're doing is out of alignment or they just need to figure it out or something is wrong, like, no, it's not. I feel like this is kind of in alignment with their nature or their path, because they're not meant to just settle on one thing. So maybe for you, like, how you can show up for them is to support them, encourage them. If you see something that is out of alignment or you feel like, you know, give them a solicit, because you're still the mother at the end of the day, where you make the call, like, you make the call, you call the shots, but at the same time, it's like encouraging, like, if you feel that you're meant to do more than one thing, that's okay. Like, figure it out. Like, you can be open to multiple things. You can do anything that you want to do. You're not limited to just one thing. Like, yeah, you might be good at this, but if you're also good at this or this interests you, I want you to explore that. I want you to be open to that. Just make sure that you have a practical plan. Make sure that, you know, you're clear on what you want to do or how you want to go about it. um so it's like openness, not being emotionally attached, because that will lead to disappointment. I feel like parents sometimes, like, what we do, we want our children to kind of have a certain path, right? Or, some parents, I'm just using as an example, it has nothing to do with this, but like some parents don't want their kids to be gay and all that, right? I want my kids to be straight and have a wife or have a husband and have babies. But if that's not what they want, you can't be mad at that if that's not their path. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you're encouraging them to be wise and to be responsible and disciplined and focused and stay the course, whatever they choose to do, to think wisely about that, think about their future, then you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, it seems like one of your boys may also be like a traveler or going to want to do that again and or explore multiple things. And it feels like it's the eldest, but I kind of feel like this could be the other son. Your youngest might actually be the one that sticks to a certain specific path. If it's sports, then cool, but if not, it's something at least that they're going to stick to. Like, it's something that they're going to lead their life with, because there is a very structured energy here too. But then also it's kind of like that freedom. Like, I go where I feel inspired, or there's multiple things that inspire me. It's kind of that energy in the mix as well. Yeah. So with the Hierophant, like, you are the authoritative, keep that balance between being the mother and things like that, but also be open to other things. Like, it doesn't have to be completely restricted. Oh, okay, Ro. Yeah, it will be before that. So you might be able to make it. That would be lovely if you could come through. It'll be before April. That's what I was aiming for. Okay, sorry about that, sis. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting. The Ten of Pentacles, like, you guys are gonna be good. I feel sometimes like your team wants you to relax and give yourself a break. Like, you might over analyze or think too much about like certain things in your life to where you stress your own self out where it's not necessary. Like, you might think that you're not doing enough, or your best is not enough, and that's okay. It's okay to like want to do better, but just know that you are doing far better than what you think you are, is what I'm picking up too. Okay. All right. All right, Miss Ma'am. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted, Rosie. Sometime early next year, just to give everybody a heads up. But yeah, it would be nice to have you come before you leave. All right. Sis. So keep on, you guys, or keep it on in the background so you guys can hear when I announce. But I don't want y'all to miss out on the generation just in case I call your name, okay? All right, so much love to you. Jennifer, I see you as well. Let me add you to the list. Okay, so Jennifer, there's no one after her as of yet, but if you want to hop on, let me know. If not, Jennifer most likely will be the last person, or possibly, because I thought Anonymous F was going to be the last one, but Jennifer hopped on. So just in case anyone's interested, do it now. If not, if there's no one that comes on after Jennifer, we're going to start the generator calling out for the gifts, okay? For the 4 gifts. Okay, so Miss Jennifer, your timestamp is, let me see. We're at 97 minutes, 97:37. I'll generate that later. Okay, so what does this person want you to know that he is not saying? What does your person want you to know? Okay, Jennifer, what does your person want you to know that he is not saying? Okay. Let's clear previous energies with love, light, and peace to all previous parties. We send them divine covering and protection. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Okay. What is this person in question? And Jennifer is asking about. Want her to know that they're not saying, that we have permission to know and to see, that ultimately their higher self wants her to know. Her divine team wants her to know. She has the right information to know. What does this person want to say that they're not saying to her? What does this person want to say to Jennifer that they're not saying to her? Okay. The World, Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 4 of Pentacles. Let me move these up. Oh my gosh. Hold on. What y'all doing down there? Okay. It's this. You in the way. You got to move. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, what are they not saying? So you have the World, the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 4 of Pentacles. Pretty much like it seems like very clear. I feel like this person wants the end goal. That's what they want with you. With the 4 of Pentacles though, that's where I'm a little like, what is you talking about? What is this? Hold on. Okay. It's like they may feel too that there's things that you hold back on. And it's not that they're blaming you and it's not even for you to take the blame, really. I feel like that's just an excuse too at the same time. Like, well, I feel like she ain't saying it, or she's not saying what I want her to say, or I feel like she's holding something back. Therefore, I don't want to show this. I don't want to say this because this is being quite vulnerable. The Four of Pentacles to me sometimes in love could be like a stingy ass lover or someone that's holding back with their heart or things that would be something helpful to, contribute, or something healthy to contribute, something stable, something worth valuable, or someone finds valuable enough that they feel like I got to gatekeep this. I'm not sure if I should even share or give of this. It's kind of giving that vibe. um so it's like this person does see you as like they want you. I don't even feel that this person even sees anybody else, like um both ways, like visually focused or seeing anybody else, and also physically dating or seeing anyone. Like their focus is on you, like as the end goal. Like they made up in your mind. And on top of that, the world card is ruled by all these fixed zodiac signs. So they're fixed on that. They're fixated on this specific thing. The problem again with the Four of Pentacles is like, instead of you speaking the truth or speaking your truth, it's like you're waiting for me to do it. And that takes away the authenticity. Like when we want to express our truth, we kind of look for this excuse to make it okay rather than saying, I give myself permission to show up and express my truth because it's my right to. I have a right to do that. Whether this person resonates with what I'm saying or not, or they don't feel the same or not, like I'm freeing myself of what I need to. I'm not looking for an outcome. And in this instance, this person is looking for an outcome. So it's like they're not saying what they need to or what they really truly want to and wish to say, that you are my wish, or I see what I desire with you. I see the potential of long term with you. The Lover's card, maybe even that they love you, or that um, it's something very like deep for them. Like they feel very good, very positive, very certain about a thing, but they're not expressing it. Another thing too, and I mentioned this card in one of the other ladies, she got this card, and I was paying attention to how the frogs are positioned, very similar to the traditional Rider Waite card, the Lovers. The woman is always looking up at the heavens or the angel, and then the masculine or the male guy in the Lovers card is always looking at the woman. So it's almost like the woman is divinely in tune and connected, and the other person is like, well, I look to you, to be that spark, that guide, that insight that I need, or that it's safe, it's okay. You know how some men say that it's a woman's choice who she opens her legs up to. Again, it's like sometimes women don't understand the power that they actually have, right? So in this instance, it's like they look to you. It's like this is like multiple messages trying to come out. They look to you as like light. They look at you in this, like they fancy you, they are enamored by you, they like you. And I do feel like this person has love for you. I don't want to say like in love or love, but I do feel like what I feel comfortable saying, because I want you to use your discernment with this. That there is love. I do feel that energy there, or a lot of deep care for you, a lot of desire for something to land and last with you. And then the other thing is they're looking to you to be the first person to open up, to express. The Lover's card is ruled by Mercury. So I want you to be the first to express and tell me how you feel before I feel safe and comfortable to do the same. So it's almost like, okay, well, until you do, I'm not, or I don't feel like it. And I'm not sure if that's like going to be a permanent fixed energy, or it's just like their stance right now. I'm actually going to clarify um, this energy. Let's see, what is this person not saying to Jennifer that they want to say? I still feel the pain. I'm in a committed relationship. I feel so happy with you. I don't feel like this person is in a committed relationship, but I feel like this person, if they were in a committed relationship before they got with you, they're still stuck on that. And to open up and be vulnerable again is scary. Just to even tell you something as simple as I feel happy with you is crazy. But I want to clarify this. I don't feel like they are, but you gotta clarify these things. Spirit, I am in a committed relationship. Can you please give me clarity? Thank you. See, I trust my intuition. Sometimes I don't, but I know I'm not tripping. See, I am recovering. So this past committed relationship that they were in, they're still recovering from that. They still feel the pain of that, the loss of that. Therefore, this kind of goes back to this Four of Pentacles energy, why they're not confident and comfortable with fully showing all of their hand, or just it's something as simple as like them saying, you make me happy. I feel so happy with you. Nine of Cups, lovers. Yeah, it could be as simple as that, or they want to start off with that. That's hard for them to say. They might feel like it's stupid, or they look stupid, or so yeah, that's what I'm getting, sis, as far as what this person wants to say that they're not saying to you, in short. Okay. All right, so all right, let me make sure, because that was the last list. So I appreciate you, sis. Let me double check before I do this generate. Somebody, if anybody's on here that wants to read, speak now before I close and shut it down and get to the generation. Let me know. Let me know now. Let me know something. Okay. So, like I said, everybody has to be present if no one says anything. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the chat. I called your number. Put a gift emoji in the chat. So let me update the list too, so you guys know where your numbers are. If you don't answer, I'll have to skip you, unfortunately. Okay. 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 So let's move this out of the way. This gift 1. This gift 2. This gift 3. And this is gift 4. Okay. Okay, so what is it? We are 108. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the raffle now. So if you guys are on the list, hopefully you guys are all present, because I'm gonna start the raffle. So if I call your number, please put a gift emoji, like a Christmas gift or something, in the chat so I know that you're here. And then I'll have you choose a number 1 through 4, and then whatever number you choose, that will reveal what your gift is. Okay. Yeah. So if you're not present here, you're welcome, sis. So I know Jennifer's here. If you don't claim, or if you don't say anything, I'll have to skip you and regenerate to the next. Okay. So I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to cheat nobody out of nothing. But if you're not here, you're not here, right? Okay. So let me find this generator real quick, and then we can get started. Hold on. I use Google. The Google one. Okay. Where did I have? I think I had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Right, and I turned on my lighting because it's very hard to see. I have my old little iPhone that I be using. Okay, so we have how many people? We have 1 through 8. Okay, 1 through 8. So I'm going to generate 1 through 8. Ooh, not 18. 1 through 8. All right. First person. Can we see my little raggedy ass iPhone, my little baby, my old baby? Okay, generate person 5. Person 5 is Breyonna, I think. Let me see. Yes, Breyonna. Are you present? Leave your present in the chat if you are present. Leave your present in the present or in the gift or in the gift in the chat if you're present. Going once, going twice. I know this is delayed, so I'm gonna. Breyonna, are you here? Breyonna, are you here? I don't want to have to skip you because that's what it's giving. I'm gonna count to 30 seconds. 29, no, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. There she is. Okay. Like, where is she at? Okay, Breyonna, you got 3. Your free gift is 50% off of any reading on my website of your choice with you get a promo code. It's Xmas 50. Xmas 50. You can use that in your checkout, girl, and you get 50% off of any reading that you want. Okay. All right. Don't leave, ladies. Don't leave. Okay. All right. Person 2. Let's tap in. You left it? Okay. No, I see you, sis. This is delayed. Yeah, it's always delayed. Like, y'all hear what I said, like, probably a minute or two late. I don't know why it does that. Okay. So, gift 3. Okay. Let's generate again. Person 3. Person 3 on the list is Monica. Monica, if you're present, leave your present in the chat, sis. And what number gift? We have 1, 2, and 4 left. So choose 1, 2, or 4. Monica said 4. Okay. 2 free questions. So yeah, just hit me up within 24 to 48 hours. Just email me your 2 free questions, sis. Monica, 2 free questions of your choice, ma'am. 24 to 48 hours. Just make sure you email me. All right, we got 2 more gifts to go. And let's hit the generator one more time. 1. Person 1. Person 1 was Samantha. Person 1, where you at, sis? You're welcome. Person 1, where you at, girl? Where you at, Sam? Where you at? Leave your present in the chat with what number you want. You have a choice between 1 or 2. Gift 1 or 2. And then my last person is just like, damn, I just got to take what I get. No, it's not a bad thing. Yes. Get your own personal code, Breyonna. Get your own personal discount code, Xmas 50 on any 50% off or whatever. You're welcome. And Monica, 2 free questions. So we have 2 more gifts left. Sam, where are you? I'm going to count down. We're gonna do. I'll count to 30 or countdown. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. You're welcome, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'll probably do one more, huh? How many? Let me see. What's the next Thursday before Christmas? The 20 something. The 19th, actually. Yeah. So I might do it. I might do this again on the 19th or do something similar. Or maybe not the same. Gift too? Okay. Probably not the same exact thing. Maybe something different, something fun, some type of gift, something. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so Sam, hey sis, you have another promo code too. You got 20% off of any reading on my website of your choice. And your discount code is Xmas20. Xmas20. Xmas20 of your choice. It's valid until you use it. So till you use it, it's valid. You can only use it once, but it's valid now whenever you want to use it. All right, so let's generate one more time to reveal that last gift. And when I call your number, make sure that you let me know you're here. So let's do it one more time. Person 2. Okay, they didn't even try. They said, let's just do 2. So Ashley, I don't know if Ashley's still on here. Ashley, you got the last gift. Claim it. If you're not present, I'll have to skip you and regenerate. So ladies, don't leave just yet. If I have not called you, don't leave just yet. So hopefully, Ashley, she's here. Okay. Ashley, your gift was one free question. You got one free question. So you can yeah, like Monica, just email me within 24 to 48 hours with whatever your question is, and I'll send both of your readings via audio email. So I appreciate everybody that participated. I will do another gift grab on our next happy hour on the 19th. So I'm gonna do something different, probably switch it up a bit. You're welcome. Yeah, we're gonna switch it up a bit, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was cute. Look my little ornaments, a little candy. Y'all like the little candy ornaments? Yeah. So much love to y'all. I appreciate it. This is fun. I like doing fun shit. Make sure y'all stop by the Ghetto Fairy Friday tomorrow. Um, we have some fun stuff going on. Okay, get your glasses. Okay, because I do have something that I'm going to be sharing with y'all too on there. I'm doing some every theme, every Ghetto Fairy Friday. There's a different theme, a different witchy thing that we do, a different theme of a reading. So just stop by. I would greatly appreciate that. Every Friday at 7 p.m. At least for now, that's what we're doing. So please feel free to stop by. I would greatly appreciate that. Show some love, support, and I'll see you guys then. So much love as always, y'all. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Breyonna. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy doing those. I love my Ghetto Fairy Fridays. It's fun. So I love interacting with y'all, and I appreciate the donations as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy your gifts. Like I said, ladies, with the discount codes, it's you can use it now. But it's valid through whatever, as long as you use it. Whenever you use it, that's it. And then, ladies with the free questions, just make sure y'all hit me up 24 to 48 hours with your questions, and I'll email them back to you in the audio recording form. Okay. So timestamps will be up in a second. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Much love as always, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Be safe, be blessed, and until the next one.